we did something that we thought you'd never see on this channel. We did the absolutely unthinkable. We got a Ford. What's up, you guys? We are back in action.
Sorry for the hiatus. We've thought about you. Happy 2024.
Happy 2024. We are entering 2024 with a fresh new baby. Like actual baby, not a car baby this time. So sorry for the hiatus.
Car baby too.
I have been pregnant and then had a baby and then been postpartum. And so it's just been chaotic, but we're back. And we have done the absolute unthinkable on this channel. And you guys, we might lose some subscribers for this, but
they're gonna come back when they find out.
We bought a Ford, and not just any Ford. The mecca of all Fords. We are now Bronco owners.
We didn't buy it, so it doesn't count?
It still counts. We have acquired the most gorgeous vehicle, my dream vehicle, actually the vehicle that kind of I always wanted.
We did look at one of these first.
Yes, when we first were looking at vehicles, way before the Apache.
We already had the Square. Stephanie wanted her own toy.
And I wanted the Bronco, and I had this whole thing. I was gonna be babe in a Bronco. It's gonna be like all sick, but you know what? The thing was terrible, I'm not gonna lie. It broke down on the test drive.
I don't know what to tell you there.
Ford doing Ford things. So anyway, this just kind of literally fell into our lap. And so we said, why not? But here's the thing. We're not going to let it just be a Ford.
Let's get into that in a minute. Let's give them a little backstory. For the
we got
record,
a little something cooking up, so stick around to the end if you want to know.
First off, we didn't go to 2 Fords. We're still at 1. I sold the King Ranch. So did we even add one?
I don't think people knew that you had a King Ranch.
Well, I'm sorry. I had betrayed you. The Ford is gone. Now we have another Ford, but it's a Bronco. And a lot of Chevy guys will let the Broncos go. It is what it is. Backstory on this, my friend Brian has had this Bronco for quite a while, and he got it from the original owner. And unfortunately his brother Nick was working on it, and he unfortunately passed and wasn't able to get it finished up. And I was talking with Brian, and I asked him what they were going to do with this Bronco, and you know how that leads to things ending up in your driveway. So we're honored and blessed to be able to take care of this Bronco and restore it to its glory that it would have been restored to. So I guess this is for you, Brian and Nick, and we're going to make sure that it ends up how it should be, and it's going to be a great ride.
It might be even a baby-proof ride, you might say. If any of you are familiar with O.J. Simpson, it's very similar. 88 Ford Bronco, Eddie Bauer edition, all the rage in 88, you might say.
Also known as the Brick Nose, which is kind of a fun name.
We weren't born in 88, so...
That's cool.
Truck's older than we are, which is exciting, but so is everything else that we own, so it's fine.
It is actually a really nice Bronco. It is a Eddie Bauer, completely loaded push button 4x4. This does have the C4 trans. It's a 5.0 fuel injected, hard top. All the windows work. Yeah, I mean, this is like, if you're in 88, this is it. Like, this is the Bronco to have.
So for being, you know, 88, how many years is that old? 20?
Don't make me do
40?
that.
36. Final answer.
46.
36.
98, 08,
18 plus 6.
Oh yeah, 36. It's newer than Barry.
I was
That's
the
right.
math.
Okay,
I was
sorry.
the I'm the math person in this relationship. It's okay. He's good at music. You would never know. Anyway, what were we talking about?
How old it is?
For being 36 years old, it's actually in really great shape. Obviously, it needs some TLC, but the condition that we got it in, first, as Michael said, it had been sitting a little bit. So when we got it, there was a pretty raunchy smell on the inside. And we thought, holy moly, how are we ever going to get this thing? I thought we were going to have to rip the seats out, rip the carpet out. I thought it was going to have to be a total gut. Michael assured me, just give me some time.
Shout out to my neighbors for not complaining that the doors were open on this thing for 6 months.
It smelled like mothballs, but literally all we did, guys, we sat it out in the sun, opened up the windows every chance that we get. What else did you do? Did you spray anything?
I sprayed it. I tried to do some carpet cleaning.
Vacuumed. I mean,
again, as much as you can do, but it was raunchy.
It took time, and I was very pregnant, so my smell was very sensitive, and it was just, I was like, we're never gonna ride in this thing. But I promise you, the smell went away. It just took a little bit of time doing those things. The paint. So when we first got it, I wish we would have filmed it.
I have a picture. We'll flip that up right here.
We'll throw the picture up. It was dull, and
it had some moss on it.
We really thought
it was toast.
This paint's toast. Michael works some magic. We're gonna talk to you about some products that we used, but people couldn't believe that it was the same paint, that it was the same vehicle, that it literally buffed up.
I grew up obviously doing car shows with my dad, so I know how to use a buffer a little bit. I don't like to talk about that a lot because it's a lot of work for any of you guys that buff. I did get lucky though, because this paint is single stage, so I was able to essentially acid wash it, get the top layer of dead paint off, and then compound it. And believe it or not, it buffed back. I'll pop a picture up here of when I freshly did it, but you guys will be like, wow, that's the same ride? I mean, it really did look good. And it's just dirty right now on the roll you guys are seeing, but it honestly shined.
So much so that our neighbor came over and said, did you get that painted? Because it literally looked that much night and day different from when he buffed it out. So very thankful. Here's the deal, guys. Let's talk about our plan with this truck.
This is going to be something we haven't done.
Hold on. Before we get a full disclaimer, I'm going to put the disclaimer on the screen. We are snowballers, okay? If you followed us, and especially with this Apache and Michael's...
No, I was up front with you.
Hold on. We're snowballers, okay? So we always get into it. We're like, we're just going to do a little this, a little that, a little bit, a little bong, a little magic. And we're going to keep it, you know...
The next thing you know, it's a show car.
And next thing you know, we've got, you know...
A
show car. So right now, we're going to full disclaimer say, we're not fixing this thing up to be a show car. We're gonna try to keep it as minimal as possible.
No, we want to drive. We actually are going to drive this.
We want this to be a family car now that we have a little one. We want to be able to have something we can enjoy right around. It's still
throw
cool,
the dogs in the back,
vintage, and
have something we can enjoy with him in the meantime before he can ride in the trucks.
So
this is something I've been wanting to do on this channel after we did the Apache, which is very much a show car now, which can be driven. Barry, which is your NA power dreams. This is going to be, how can I do an...
We haven't disclaimed that yet.
Beep. How can I get a daily driver old car affordable and reliable? That's what this is going to be about.
So the key word there is reliability. So we told you that we had a little surprise that we were going to disclose at the end of the video, and here it is. We're LS swapping this baby. Yes, it might have a Ford logo, but for all intents and purposes, it is a Chevy. And I'm sorry if that pisses you off.
I'm not.
But
please comment below and tell me how pissed you are. Side note, if you want this 5.0 and C4 trans that runs great, as you see in the clip, feel free to message us, because somebody's going to get it, and I want to sell it to somebody cheaply that's going to use it. I know you guys get mad we pull motors out, but I always make sure they go to somebody that are going to use them.
Yeah, exactly. We want the motor to go to a good home. Listen, we're just not Ford people. We love Chevy. We love the LS motors, and we're comfortable with them. We're familiar with them. And yeah.
Your boy is not old enough to know how to do OBD1, okay? And I don't feel comfortable sending her in this because I'm the one that's going to get to deal with it. And more importantly, then Josh is going to get to deal with it. And Josh doesn't like OBD1 either. So yeah, we're LS fanboys. And we're going to do LS swap.
And here's the deal. I want you guys to comment below your found on the road dead story, because we all have one, okay? I was stranded at a Starbucks one time and had to walk home in his Ford Ranger that he had when we first started dating. So yeah, I'm not the biggest Ford fan, and I'm sorry if that makes you mad. Have I ever been abandoned in a Chevy? No.
Even my brand new Ford truck, the check engine light came on.
And in college, I drove a Chevy Tahoe. It was a 2007. It had 250,000 miles on it. That thing ran until I got rid of it. It's still running. I'm sure somebody is still driving it right now. I'm telling you, we're just, so anyway, comment below your Found on the Road Dead story. I would love to hear it. I would love to hear it because we all have one.
I'm really serious about this. This is going to be a driver build. So anybody who's wanting to build something that's a driver LS, budget friendly, reliable, this is going to be for you guys. We have an Amazon storefront. I'm going to be linking everything that I'm personally ordering, we've used on the other trucks and on this, into the store. So if you have questions, reach out. But this is going to be a Gen 3 5.3. It's going to have 706 heads on it. We are going to do a very mild cam. Some people even say, you know, it's not even, it's a torque cam essentially. You're going to get about a 40 horsepower bump, about a 30 horsepower torque bump, and it really just helps the truck drive nicely. From there, we're doing a 4L60 4x4. I'm going to be running that all stock. We're no stall, nothing like that. And then I have already gotten a NP241C driver side drop, so I can do true 4x4 in this truck, fully Chevy and reliable. You guys, you know, I'm not a mechanic, I'm a realtor. I know how to work on LSs. My friends work on LSs. This is what we do. And for us to enjoy this and be reliable, this is what we feel comfortable with. So if you guys are wanting to build an LS, whether it's for your Ford Bronco, because you want it to be a, you know, something you can actually drive and not just look at, or your square body, this is going to be for you. So I'm going to be real transparent about what money I'm spending, what I'm doing, and you guys will have a good idea how you can do it. I don't want to say as cheap as possible, but as cheaply as possible and still be reliable. So stay tuned, and this is going to be a fun build. Betty the Bronco.
Introducing Betty the Eddie Bronco.
Betty the Eddie Bronco.
Yeah, her name is Betty the Eddie Bronco. I know.
I'm here for it though.
So we got Barry, we've got Betty.
Also, for any of you Ford Bronco guys, if you have a 87 91, this is all new to us. We know nothing about Broncos other than they're pretty cool. I'm sorry guys, but they are really cool. And if you have some experiences, let us know. Comment below. This whole Ford thing is new to us. Don't worry, I'm still a Chevy boy. Do you have a soft top on your Bronco? Is that fun? Do I want it? Let me know. Let me know what you guys have done. I'm here for some, you know, fun stuff too.
So we're excited to take you guys along. If you want to see this Bronco come to life, put that LS in it. If you guys have questions, make sure that you subscribe, like, share, comment. It really helps us. And we are excited to get this show on the road. And we're excited to be, most importantly, back in biz, baby. So
also, we haven't talked about it, but we did recently hit 1,000 subscribers. And I know that's not a lot, but honestly, it's really cool, and you know, especially something we just started because we wanted to have memories of what we've done, and you know, Baby Proof Rides kind of building and growing. We're here for the long haul, guys. So to you 1,000, thank you. We hope you're enjoying. If you follow along, also check us out on Instagram.
Yes, and if you are new here and you want to support us, all we ask is that you like, subscribe, comment, engage with us. Let us know. We try to respond to every comment, everything that we see. So please, please, please let us know that you're here. Give us any feedback you have.
If you got questions,
we get hate mail. That's fine too.
If you got questions, feel free to message us. I'm on the account too. So if you guys have any build questions on any of the trucks or the Bronco moving forward, or you know, you just want to say hey, message us.
That's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you next time.
I'll be on the side of the road in my Ford.